Everyone, Jasper here from the Great and back to a new Simpsons review, and this is the final episode of season 4. Yep, we have reached the last episode of season 4. So the next episodes will be season 5. Wow, we have already about reached season 5. That is crazy. So the last episode of season 4 is Krusty Gets Cancelled. The episode starts with this game show, pretty much. And the Coast Guard telling everybody to get off because of the draft, and wondering of who Gobbo is, which Homer is having to use his brain, which, yeah, his brain's literally a donkey, just all covered in flies. And, yeah, keep Smithers and Mr. Burns pass by a billboard that says that Gobbo is coming. And again, people talking about Gobbo. 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 And then the day comes when Gobbo airs, and he's basically this dummy. Yeah, this guy and a dummy. And the dummy is, of course, Gobbo, which he airs the exact same time as Krusty, which obviously is worrying the kids and, of course, Krusty. Well, at first he doesn't think so because he's had more competition than this, which he reads the ratings. Millhouse and Nelson and Bart are playing with the cars, and Nelson wonders what they would do if they put the train on there, which it pretty much sparks and starts to melt, and they decide to put more stuff on it. So they turn on Krusty, which, yeah, he tries to mock Gobbo, and the kids start screaming, and yeah, Krusty trying to do a bet, pretty much, and of course, yeah, everybody's still going crazy about Gobbo. And this weird kind of thing, because Itchy and Scratchy is part of Gobbo now, no longer Krusty's channel. And yeah, it's not as interesting as Itchy and Scratchy. Which, yeah, the whole audience is empty. And of course, Krusty is now worried, starting to begin to worry, and telling everybody that they're like family. And Krusty goes over to this guy that he knows. He plays tennis, and pretty much Krusty is trying to do, or is doing some different stuff, like horse betting, and Bart and Lisa are, of course, still very upset about this. And at the studio, Gobbo keeps saying some stuff, oh boy, and thankfully they're not on the air. And Bart actually tricks one of the camera guys and actually puts it on the air while he's doing it. And yeah, he gets caught, and then the news guy gets caught too. But apparently he's still number one, and the news guy was fired. And Bart and Lisa say that Krusty is pretty much all homeless-like. Will drop pants for good. And that guy is pretty much dropping his pants. And they go to his apartment, and they say all these different celebrities that Krusty knowed and got pictures with, which he told him he gave him a phone book and to try to save his soul. And that he has to be going back on the airing for good, which, yeah, he sees that guy with his old man with his pants down is on television. Lisa and Bart go to different celebrities, and we get another explosion. Which, yeah. And then, of course, this band coming to Moe's, which they also go. Bart tells Moe to look at the wall, and then Homer comes, and he gets his wallet, and then Moe's like, Homer's so stupid, and then he goes back to looking at the wall, even though there's nothing. Lisa and Bart go back to Krusty, and he's all fat looking, and he says he's been drinking some sakes, which Homer says that he can stay with them until he gets into shape, which we see a montage pretty much of yeah, and at the end Krusty is back to it, and he's trying to get Sideshow Mel, but Sideshow Mel will not budge. He says he likes it there. He tries to get this other guy, but it just doesn't work. So Krusty has a special, and of course Gobbo is obviously blabbing his mouth, and we see Krusty starting with a song, and Sideshow Mel actually returns for him, and we see this guy getting shot out of a cannon, going through different windows, going through the supermarket, and landing on some pillows in a pillow factory that pretty much crumbles. Yeah, that gets torn down. Then a rock band concert comes, and this guy actually lifting a car and doing tricks with it, and Krusty pretty much singing with this other celebrity, and he is back in the air. Yep, Krusty is back on the air, and they're celebrating at Moe's. And yeah, the chief and the doctor are in their underwear, and he can't thank Lisa and Bart enough for saving him, which they all do a toast to Krusty. Well, going with this guy that we saw just lifting Grandpa Simpson and this other old guy on his head. So yeah, the last episode of Season 4 was a good one. So all episodes of Season 4 were good. That is really good. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure your bell notifications turned on, because you're certainly not going to want to miss anything new. And again, the next episodes will be Season 5. Yep, Season 4 is finished. Season 4 is finished. We are beginning Season 5 very soon. We'll be starting very soon. I cannot believe we're already about on Season 5. That is crazy. So, Season 5 of 33 seasons. We're slowly getting there. Don't worry. We're getting there. We'll make it. We'll get there.